I was reflecting on how many things the Lord gives us and how we're only aware of a small percentage of the great gifts the Lord has given us in life. So I reflected on that, and I came up with this little prayer of gratitude, which I'd like to share with you now. I saw a man who was blind, and I was grateful to God that I could still see. I asked the Lord to help me keep my eyes pure and only look at the good things that will lead me to heaven. I saw a man who had no hands, and I was grateful to God that I still had hands I could use to help my neighbor and work for God. And I asked God to keep my hands from sin. I saw a man who had no feet, and I was grateful to God that I could still walk. And I asked God to keep my feet on the path of heaven and never allow me to walk the path of hell. I saw a man who could not speak, and I was grateful to God that I could talk. And I asked God to help me speak about the goodness of God and His love, and not use my speech for evil talk. I saw a man who had lost his mind, and I was grateful to God that I could still think clearly. And I asked God to help me think about him, and to not use my mind for evil, but to pray to Him with my heart, mind, and soul. I saw a man who had no life in God, who was filled with excessive love of self and the sinful things of the world. And I was grateful that I had life with God and knowledge of the faith, the commandments, the works of mercy, and the sacraments. I asked God to keep me close to Him, to walk with Him always. I asked Him to keep my life united to His, and to never let me be separated from Him. I ask that I may say with Jesus, "My kingdom is not of this world, and my treasure is in heaven." I ask God for the grace to persevere in the faith, to always be grateful and always be faithful to the God who gave me all I have in this world and offers to give me so much more in the next world.